Dave Ehrenberg, you know the area very well. You know the jurisdiction very well. This is not a common action unless they're going against a cartel guy. What is the buzz about what this means about the degree of intensity of this investigation?
Chris, that's Star Island on Miami Beach. That's the most exclusive part of Miami Beach, the rich and famous. You don't see raids with guns ablazing happening there very often. And if that's going to happen, they're going to have some sort of corroboration. They're not just basing it on Little Rod's allegations or even an ex-girlfriend's allegations. They must have had something to justify this raid. And unlike the Mar-a-Lago search of the property, this was a raid, guns ablazing. And so they must have had something else. We don't know what it is. And they are getting more materials, some video surveillance and other things that could help them bring a case. And one more thing on that, it is much easier to bring a case for child sex trafficking than it is for adult sex trafficking. Because to charge and convict someone of child sex trafficking, you just need a commercial sex act. You don't have to prove force, fraud, or coercion like you do with adult sex trafficking. And there was an allegation here of an underage person, and that could make things really bad for Diddy.
Mark, where is your shockometer on this?
Well, I'll tell you, it's quite a flex, and you know, it's out of the Southern District, and I don't think they take
of New York
this move
of New York,
lightly.
by the way, which we don't know if they've moved on anybody in New York, right?
Right. I mean, this is like I say, it is a shock. You know, I've known Sean for decades, or at least over a decade. I've represented him, and I will tell you, it's a shocking turn of events. And I think before I start speculating, or anybody starts speculating as to what it means, I would just kind of go back and build on both David and Sarah's comments and say, this is quite a move. You don't make this move lightly, and whether it's a billionaire or a prince or a pauper, as we like to say, this is quite a stunning move. And by the way, it's also, if you're tying it, if the people, you know, I've heard a lot of speculation has to do with Cassie, it's got to do with Little Rod. I would venture to say, based on doing this for over 40 years, this is warp speed when it comes to the federal government. I mean, they are known for moving at a glacial pace, and, you know, coming on the heels of the lawsuit and the settlement and Little Rod's filing and things like that. It's just, that's what stuns me, at least, is that it was done this quickly, if in fact that is what triggered the interest of law enforcement.
Coffindaffer, 3 o'clock in the morning. Usually you do this ordinary household hours, right? You know, from the, you know, afternoon or something like that. To do it in the middle of the night like this takes a higher standard of understanding of what you think is going on there. And they do not have Mr. Combs in custody. What does that tell you about what's happening here?
Well, a couple of things, and this doesn't take any speculation to know that they had a high level of probable cause. Look, at this was.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. Was it 3 o'clock in the morning, or was it 3 o'clock in the afternoon that they went in?
3 in the afternoon.
All right, good.
I believe.
All right, then forget what I said. Go ahead.
No, that's okay. But what it tells me, though, nevertheless, is you have at least 3 jurisdictions, federal jurisdictions involved in this. And what they're looking for is evidence concerning weapons trafficking, or weapons ownership, I should say, but illegal weapons that would be in there. That's why you see the SWAT teams. Also, narcotics, that was alleged. You also have, of course, the sex trafficking. The reason I think that they acted at this particular time and this particular day is there were rumors of actually P. Diddy leaving for some period of time, and they wanted to make sure they got the electronic devices, the computers, the cell phones. They didn't want that to be gone. So they acted swiftly, and they acted with force because there were probably guns in there and narcotics, and those two mix means the SWAT team.
Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find NewsNation on your television provider. And Don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of NewsNation's fact-driven coverage.